Hi there, this is Dr. Ekberg, and I am here again with the Church of Cosmology and Cognition, and today we are going to talk about how do we become or find the first cognition. Now, if you look through all the philosophies and religions, there are many ways that they go about it. They say prayers, they meditate, they go to church, they feel guilty, so on and so forth. With us, we have different ways. You're not going to find the first cognition all at once. In fact, you're not even going to find it in this lifetime. Not going to find it in 2 lifetimes. Could take you, who knows? Depends on your path and your own self-awareness. Now, can you do this by yourself? No. Sorry. You can try to understand it like I have. I've been studying this for more than 25 years. Am I fully there? Not even close. Have I found a few kernels, which I call them, of what the first cognition is all about? Yes, I have. How have I found them? Years and years and years of study through education, which is one pathway that our church has and that can teach you to find these kernels. And once you find these kernels, your life will change and you want to find another one. Okay? The first one that I want to bring out is the one that is going to rock the boat for most people. It's what we call light bringers. Now, what is a light bringer? It is a woman who basically has sex with one of our church members to help him understand himself and to set him on the right pathway. Now, there are 5 light bringers. There's light, dark, calm, rough, and indifferent. When the parishioner is with the light bringers, they will help them understand which pathway they need to take and then continue to help them find a kernel of truth. Now, you're going to look at me and go, Dr. Ekberg, does the parishioner pay for this? No. He ties the church. Does the light bringer get paid? Yes, it's called law of recompense. She gets paid for her services through our church. Now, is that prostitution? No, it's not. We are going back all the way to the Romans and the Greeks. They used oracles and they used women to connect with the divine. So, in this day and age, is that wrong? Depends on your morals. It depends on your idea of the law. Is it legal? According to the separation of church and state, of course it is. The light bringers are not getting paid for sex. They are helping a parishioner find their pathway to find the supreme cognition. That's what that is. Now, we can have lots of debates on it, but I'm not going to. Because, guess what? This is the church. There are lots of things that people do not agree with in other philosophies or other religions. Think of voodoo. Cutting off a chicken's head. Sacrificing animals. Why would we judge somebody else's belief system? It'd be like me going up to a Christian and saying, Jesus Christ does not exist. You are praying to an empty, person. He never died on the cross. And your Bible, guess what? It's a bunch of BS. Now, is that going to piss a lot of people off? Of course it would. Christianity is one of the world's major religions. All right? We're not trying to offend anybody. We are just telling the truth. That's why I said from the very beginning, we're going to piss people off. And I hope and I pray, well, I shouldn't use the word pray. I hope and I try to use the best I can my thought process that other people are going to get up in arms about this and spread the church of cosmology and cognition. Because this is the first and final church. This is it. This is going to get you back to the very beginning at pinnacle of time. Not going to get you in a harp. It's not going to enlighten you. It's not going to just help you live a good life. All right? If you find this kernel of the first cognition's trail, you're going to understand that life is worth more than just what you do. I guarantee you 90% of the people out there are unhappy. You get up, you go to work, you come home, you take care of your family. You do that for 50 years. You retire when you're 65. You die when you're 90. And guess what? You never got to enjoy the time you had. Maybe you went on vacation, blah, 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 blah. But you're not truly happy. When you close your eyes at night, no matter if you're curled up next to your loved one, no matter if you have a child, all right, there is something lacking. That is why every Sunday across the world, you have millions of people going into buildings trying to find existentialism, a higher power, a being. They're trying to find meaning to life. Guess what? We found it. It's not that hard. You don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to go to church every single day. You don't even have to freaking go to church at all. If you don't want to watch all these videos, then don't. There's different pathways you can take. And the reason I brought up the Lightbringers is because it's the funnest one. All right? It's the one that's going to get the most people talking. So that's the lesson for today. Other pathways will be discussed tomorrow, and so on and so forth. But for today, that's all. This is Dr. Eckberg, and I'm signing off. We'll see you tomorrow.